Is that the dog's horse? Give him credit. He said he'd take care of it, and he is. The problem with virtual reality is that it makes you worse at handling actual reality. Are you sure you don't want? Oh my God.
Having kids is a big sacrifice. You give up so much of yourself, like your ability to solve simple riddles.
E-S spell.
Yes.
What does E-Y-E-S spell?
Yes.
What is Y-E-S spell?
Yes.
What is E-Y-E-S spell?
Yes.
No. Y-E-S.
Why? Yes.
What is E-Y-E-S spell?
Yes.
Think about it. Think about it. E-Y-E-S.
Ooh, did you see that?
Think about the question.
Essay? I don't know. I told you what I know. I don't know.
Did I tell you?
else.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Eyes.
It's not really my place to judge our videos, but I give these clips a 10. I stole this from Dancing with the Stars. I had a lot of 10s.
It's possible to both win the cookie face race and lose the cookie face race. Hey, I've got a goat I'd like you to meet.
All right, Rowan. Okay. 1, 2, 3, destroy!
This one rates a 0 on the concernometer. Because just using a porta potty isn't traumatizing enough.
At AFB, we love cats and dogs. But right now, unusual pets aren't just in the spotlight, they're also tonight's Assignment America. You got a pet porcupine, a live-in lizard, or raccoon roommate? If you've got an unusual pet that does an unusual trick, we want to see it. Some examples? Take a look. Zoo. Jess, more.
Thanks, Alfonso. You You heard the man. We want to see your turtle do tricks, your beaver do backflips, and your ferret fetch frisbees. Your unusual pet could win you $10 or even $100,000. Upload the video to AFD.com or right through your phone with the AFD app. For full contest rules, log on to AFD.com because we want a peek at a pet that's unique.
Why be in the kitchen when you can be in the moment? Olive Garden now offers catering delivery. We make the food and deliver it to your door so you can enjoy what's important.
And find up to 60% off coats, hats, and gloves. Up to 70% off fine jewelry and gifts from JoJo Siwa. Plus, save an extra 20% with your JCPenney card. Find even more cyber deals now at jcp.com.
Jerusalem.
Get unlimited data for $25 a month when you add a line to the Cricket Unlimited 2 plan. Plus, get great deals on LG smartphones when you switch. All on a network that covers over 99% of Americans. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
Presenting 2X, ending cord-free vacuum that can live anywhere because it has 2 rechargeable batteries. That means you can always be charging, even while you're cleaning, with Duo Clean, Multi-Flex, and powerful suction. So you can go and go and go again. Welcome to hassle-free runtime with Shark.
With all the Friendsgivings and fa-la-la family dinners, the hustle and bustle of holiday party season is officially on. So serve up some Marie Callender's Dutch apple pie. Made with fresh Fuji apples in a made-from-scratch crust and topped with sweet, crumbly streusel. Look at you, Dessert Duty Judy. You just gave yourself the gift of being the best guest ever. Because the holidays call for Marie Callender's.
Taking a drive to see the holiday lights. Don't fight.
Off to Grandma's to celebrate. Had to detour, so we're gonna be late.
Get on the holiday road in a Honda Pilot. See your dealer for great holiday deals during the Happy Honda Days sale.
What's the holdup? He got Amazon Prime thanks to Metro PCS, and now he's watching tons of movies without limits. Talk about a present.
Switch now and get Amazon Prime on us for a whole year with this free Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime. Metro PCS. Wireless. Figured out.
It's beginning to look a lot like...
Is it pretty?
Look at the mullet. That is so good looking.
Back-to-back Shark Tank starts next on ABC.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
Well, we need a happy ending, and money makes everybody happy. It's time to give away tonight's prizes. $10,000 for first place, $3,000 for second place, and $2,000 for third. But now, let me know nominees. First up, a game of rock, paper, scissors where everybody wins. It's Milk Jug Jokers, sent in by Colin J. Woolridge from Fort Scott, Kansas.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
Milk Jug? The next video features a goat that thinks talking funny could win him some money. It's We Got the Bleat, sent in by the Jones family from Adna, Washington.
You don't say. Okay, now I think he's mocking me.
Yeah.
And the final video features a dolphin carousel that seems to
Yeah.
keep you from leaving on porpoise. It's Can't Get Around the Merry-Go-Round, sent in by Matt Pachi from San Diego, California.
And you did it!
You've seen the three nominees. Now it's time for them to vote. And while they're voting, check out tonight's honorable mentions. His home video is and around the merry-go-round. Congratulations. So now, had Dawson gone on the ride before?
No, he hadn't. That was his first time on that ride.
Well, okay. So now, has he gone back on the ride after that?
He did try it again, actually, but he still had the same problem getting out. But he's gotten better every time.
Okay. Now, why did you not go and just get him yourself?
Wow, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Congratulations. Well, we're out of time, and besides, we only rented this cube for an hour. I'm hoping some of you guys can help me carry this thing out to my car, okay? We'll see you next time, and remember, you send us a video when it airs on the show, we'll send you an AFB.
Guest Shark and Vitamin Water founder Rohan Oza on an all-new Shark Tank, starting now.
We celebrate the risk takers.
Why not quit the job and go for it?
The idea makers.
We can really change the world together.
The ones who determine their own fate. We celebrate entrepreneurs.
I want y'all to think, who's next?
This is Shark Tank. And tonight, Rohan Oza, the branding guru behind some of the world's most successful consumer products, joins the tank.
You want ideas on how to build brands?
My name's Brendan Alper, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm seeking $200,000 for a 5% stake in my company, Hater. The only company in the world that can make love using the power of hate. Now, sharks, I know most of you aren't single anymore, but let's take a ride in my time machine, shall we?
Stud. What a stud. What a stud. Look at the mullet. That is so good looking. A jawline. So powerful, Ron.
Mark, picture this. It's the year 1990, and you're on a mediocre first date. It's going okay, you're talking, You both like your jobs, you both like sports. Boring. But then you start talking about how much you hate basketball referees. How would you feel about that?
I never had a bad date, but I get your point.
When it comes to dating, hating always gets overlooked. But there are studies that show that people who hate the same things actually form closer bonds than people who love the same things.
Very interesting point, yeah?
And that's why I invented Hater, the dating app that matches you based on what you hate.
That's great.
That's very clever.
Want to see how it works?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Rohan, you're today's lucky bachelor, okay?
Oh, okay.
We're going to try to find you love through hate. But the other sharks get to play along, too. Here you go.
Okay.
One for each.
Thank you.
Oh.
I love a game.
There you go.
This is great.
There you go.
So we're gonna play hate this or like this, right?
Here's how it works. I'm going to show you topics on the screen, and you have to say whether you love or hate them. And then we can find your perfect match, okay?
Okay.
All right, so staying in on a Friday night.
I'm okay with that.
People who only eat organic. Wow. All right, selfies.
Selfies.
Mr. Wonderful.
Oh, no question.
He's not here to defend himself. That's not fair. All right, now we're going to find your perfect match. Ready?
Oh, Bob, all right. Let's do this.
Right under your nose the whole time.
I've always wanted a short rich man.
See how well it works? So here we have Barbara, and we can see all of the things that she hates. So everything that she swiped on, you get to see, and everything you've swiped on, she gets to see.
That's pretty cool.
Great insight going into a
It's
date.
really interesting.
And so you download the app, and then you start throwing questions at me like you threw to us.
Exactly.
And I
Hop right
swipe
into it.
left or swipe right, or...
That's right. There's 5 different options. You can hate, love, dislike. Also tell you, people who love your product also love these flavors or hate these celebrities.
You have no sales today.
0. Up until this point, I have not paid myself a salary. I liquidated my 401k. I cashed all my life savings.
You are all in.
I'm all in.
How much have you raised in total?
We raised $500K. We just closed on the investment. Yeah.
Wow.
From a very exciting investor as well. It's the founders of King, the mobile gaming company.
How much equity did they get for that?
They get 12.5. So it was 3.5 pre-money, and then after their money, we're now at 4 million.
How did they find you?
So I knew that the only way that we were going to get market saturation if we made a big splash right away. So one of the first guys that I hired was a PR guy. And for months, we just worked on crafting this story, making the pitch, and sending it to as many reporters as we could. And within a few days, we had hundreds of thousands of people.
Wow. What's your daily active users?
Daily active users closer to 8 to 10,000.
Okay, so that's why you're here, because that's not anywhere near enough for people to really get dates from it.
Exactly.
What makes these things successful is density in the marketplace. So tell me about how many people in New York and what the engagement and ongoing consumer interaction is.
In New York, that's our #1 city. We have
experiences. Maybe you just take that money and really drive out in 2 cities.
Right.
Because there's enough population in New York City alone.
Right.
Then there's a whole buzz around it. When you start spreading yourself too thin, then there's just not enough in each market. For my level of expertise, I prefer a more dense user base in a particular city, because then I can see what the attractions are and then I can jumping in. Much as I love you, I'm out.
Okay.
The name is pure genius because it's contrary. Even your upside down heart, I love, okay? I believe it's a constant press hook. And you happen to live in New York City, the press capital of the world. How convenient. So I'm going to offer you $250,000 for 5%, more than you're asking. And I want you to answer me now because I'm clearly being a jerk offering you more than you're asking for.
Wow.
Is that a take it or leave it, exploding off?
You're saying I don't get to hear from anyone else?
Yes, that's what
It
you're
goes
saying.
away if he says no.
If anyone wants to jump in right now, now would be the time.
Now would be the time.
She gave you more money.
Well,
I would take it in a heartbeat.
I
and
also
run.
like hater, though. I'm sorry. I got to come in and be a hater and disrupt this. But I really like it. But I like it for a much bigger reason. I think that we could take the app far. But I also see Hater as could become a brand, like a big brand. I could see Hater products.
Haterade?
I could see Haterade.
We don't like pepper, it's too expensive.
It gets my mind going because this is what excites me. This is what I do.
Is this an offer, Lori, or is this a chit-chat?
So I'm going to make you an offer. My offer is going to be the $200,000 for 10%.
I'm off the table.
Really? Taking it off?
Oh my God!
You're gonna lose her. Wait.
fragrance, not comb.
Now available at Macy's, your fragrance destination.
Get unlimited data for $25 a month when you add a line to the Cricket Unlimited 2 plan. Plus,
Together.
Oh, come in, I'm wrapping your present.
The moment you realize you aren't the most original gift giver.
At Lowe's, we can help you pick out the perfect gift that your family is sure to love.
Black Friday deals are still at Lowe's, like this DeWalt 20-volt max drill for $99.
You better write me a list of what you want for tools.
Huh?
You better write me a list of what you want for tools.
Good thing you
If you
didn't
want
bring your
any
car to
tools for
CarMax
Christmas.
where they buy all
Right.
the cars, because now we can be best friends for life. Yes! Hey, great place you got here.
What's the
Why'd you
whole? He
dribble
got
all
Amazon
around?
Prime thanks to Metro PCS, and now he's
Huh?
watching tons of movies
How
without
was
limits.
your Dremel
Talk
holding
about a
up?
present.
Good.
Switch now and get Amazon Prime on us for a whole year with this free Samsung Galaxy J7 Prime. Metro PCS. Parents figured out.
It's beginning to look a lot like CMA Country Christmas.
With performances by Luke Bryan, Kelsey Ballerini, Little Big Town, Trisha Yearwood, and more. Reba McEntire hosts CMA Country Christmas, Monday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
One Shark is out. Brendan has 2 offers on the table from Lori and Barbara for his dating app, Peter. But Barbara may pull her offer if Brendan doesn't decide immediately.
You're gonna win! You're gonna win! Off the table!
Sits with you, brainstorms, works, figures it out together. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get my time. You're gonna get that personal shark holding your hand all along
That
the
is
way.
so exciting. Now let's talk business. You either have to go big or go home, right? Because none of your brands, none of your brands are going to give you any money unless you have a big enough user base. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
Okay. So in order to get to those places, you have to have visible celebrity influencer type people that use the app. And then on top of that, I love the gaming aspect. That's why King came into you, right? Because that's something different. They're looking for new platforms that can accelerate. That's why they invested, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Exactly. Is there an offer?
So we're all on the same page so far.
We're on the same page.
Are you giving an offer?
Right. No, an offer.
Is there an offer here?
So let me tell you what I can do before I.
A lesson, go, Mark.
No, so what I can do is obviously celebrities, right? Whether play for the Mavs throughout the NBA, actors, whatever. I'll give you the $200,000, but I want 7.5%. Plus, I want 2.5% in advisory shares.
So he's sort of matching me.
A similar deal.
But he really sold the farm.
Same deal as Lauren. And you're going to save money going out and getting the influencers.
And he'd like to have me in on the deal with him.
No.
Brendan, what's your answer to Mark's offer?
My answer is I would like to hear Robert.
Okay, so you're not sold on my offer? No. By the time you're done with him, I may not be here. Make it exploding.
Brendan, love it. Hate the idea of making it wider. Preamble is right. You got to get out there. Kids are going to love to play it. I have to tell you, the PR angle from this is huge. But I think you're going to need a little more money. I think you have to run faster, do events in a couple of cities. Let's start with New York and LA. And I actually think the person that would be really good with you on this is Barbara. I'll also give you $250,000 for 15%. So $500,000 for 15%. $250 from Barbara, $250 from me. Let's blow this thing up.
I would go in for the $500,000 with Robert for the 15%.
I'm torn because I want to work with all of you.
And the thing I'll add, you'd have to spend money for the influencers. You'd have to spend money for the parties with the celebrities. That's going to be a cost, even with King involved. That won't be a cost with me involved. And that's the difference. So what are you going to do, Brendan?
The one thing I've learned with founders, and the biggest mistake they make, not taking enough money in.
That is true.
Take the money.
I think I have to go with my gut here. I'm going to go with Mark.
This is amazing.
I don't love it anymore.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll have so much fun. Thanks, Brendan. Right up my alley.
Going in, I really wanted Mark. I just know he has experience in the technology space, and he has the connections that can really take Hader to the next level.
In Season 8, Ariel and Ben Zweifler landed a deal with Robert Herjavec for their subscription service for puppies, Pup Box.
I believe